Are we live? We're live everywhere. YouTube, Facebook, personal page, business page, everywhere. It's going. Cool. How's everybody doing? Hope you're having a great day. I'm here today to talk to you about social media. We're on social media, talking about social media. So cool. And what I want to do today is give you a little bit of the state of the union. I have a unique view of the network marketing world. I see things that I don't know if anybody else sees. I have a lot of personal experience with social media. I've learned a lot myself over the course of this. You know, somebody pull up my stats. It's like how many I have on Facebook and how many followers I have on YouTube and Instagram and all that stuff. But it's like 1.9 million something on the Network Marketing Pro page, like 120,000 followers or 130,000 followers on my personal page. YouTube subscribers is how many? Instagram subscribers is like 280,000 on Instagram without even really trying. I'm just picking up my chops on Instagram. How many on YouTube?
YouTube is 261,000.
261,000 subscribers on YouTube. So I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot in the last 10 years about social media. Now, in addition to learning a lot personally, I've had this unique view of the network marketing world, the network marketing community, over the course of the past 10 years and how it's evolved. The companies that went from being highly resistant to network marketing, or excuse me, to social media, highly resistant, like nope, can't do it, to begrudgingly allowing it, to embracing it, and now companies are being built on it. I mean, that is the foundation, this social selling, this influencer development inside of our profession, how we are using it for scale. Now, there's good sides and there's bad sides of network marketing, social media network marketing. It's a two-edged sword for sure. Learning how to do it right is critically important because a lot of people do it wrong. So I want to talk to you about my journey, my observations, what I'm seeing, and what I think the next step is when it comes to social media and network marketing. What I see the evolution becoming and how you can take advantage of it. You know, here it's just a discussion today to talk about how we can all do better. There is no mistake. Is that my phone there? There's no mistake. We are all living here. The world is living on social. The world is living, interacting, communicating, falling in love, building businesses online. We have become part human, part computer. This is an extension of who we are today. And you can judge that if you want to. I think it's exciting as far as the opportunities that it opens. But here's the truth. If you want to see how real this is, take away all of your screen time for the next 72 hours. No phone, no computer, no tablet. Take away your screen time. And watch what happens. How disconnected you feel almost immediately. So we live in a world that this is where we're going, and it's only going to get more. It's going to become more interactive. It's going to become more realistic. We're going to be doing holograms in people's houses. You want to see where it's really going? Go read the book Ready Player One. That tells you where it's really going. where education not only will be online, but it will really be immersive online. You'll check into school online. It's just where we're going. So you could fight it or you could take advantage of it. You could fight it or you can exploit it to your benefit. You can use it to be able to help more people. Why am I here? I'm here to be able to have a bigger impact on the network marketing community than anybody ever has. I really want to help you enjoy success within this field. And truth is old, fundamentals are old, and fundamentals will never go away. The 7 fundamental skills of network marketing success are finding prospects, number 1. Number 2, inviting, getting people to take a look. Number 3, presenting, getting people to understand what it is that you have. Number 4, following up. Number 5, closing, helping people make a decision. Number 6, getting a person started effectively. Number 7 is promoting events. Okay, events are critical. Now, those are the fundamentals. We can do them face-to-face, and now today, we can do them using social media. And the best in the world, the most successful in the world, balance social media, technology, and face-to-face interaction, personal development, personal relationship development. Okay, it's a combination of those things. So there is no, if you go all online, let me give you my first observation. Too much of anything is bad. So here's my first observation for you, kind of as State of the Union. If you disengage completely from physical interaction, we don't need meetings, we don't need to get together, we don't need to be face-to-face, we don't need to have physical contact, physical interaction at events and meetings, local get-togethers, because we're scaling everything. We're doing it all using social media. Here's my first observation on the State of the Union. Those organizations have fast growth, but they have big retention problems. Big retention problems, because what is joined with a click is quit with a click. You have big retention problems if you just only do it online and no physical interaction. Or the second extreme is it's all face-to-face and there's no social media. Now you have more stickiness, but you have less scale. You don't have the ability to reach more people. You don't have the ability, people can use social media to reinvent themselves, okay? So there's a blend. And I would say if you have, I'll draw it here. If this is all social media and this is all physical, okay? I would say today the perfect formula is somewhere around, how would I measure this so I'm saying what I want to say? I'll put it this way. About 75% social and 25% physical. So you need the physical in order for the stickiness to build belief. That's where leaders are born. Events are really vitally important. Conventions are more important maybe today than ever before. We have people, oh, we're closing the door, okay. 25% here, 75% can be social. So that's the first kind of blend that you need to understand if you're trying to figure this out. And this is for looking at companies around the world. This is consulting with companies around the world. You need to be able to do this. Some companies are swung all the way over 95%. The only physical interaction they have is their company convention. And when that's true, the retention problems are massive. Massive. And now if you swing it all the way over here, you only got 5 or 10% social media, you've got retention, but you don't have scale. Social media provides scale, physical provides retention, stability, more leadership development. Got it? So that's first observation. Second observation is, what are the profiles that are, or what are the platforms that are working best today? Understand this, platforms are going to come and they're going to go. 10 years from today, who knows if we'll be using Facebook. When I first started on social media, I was using MySpace. I don't know if you remember MySpace, but you could put your own theme song on your profile. It was very cool. Jack Dorsey, poor guy. Whatever happened, is it Jack Dorsey? No, it's not Jack Dorsey. Tom. Tom was the guy. Everybody was a friend with Tom. He was the most friended guy in the world. Poor Tom. Jack Dorsey's Twitter guy. So when Facebook first came out, my kids were like, and I was like, I'm using it. And my kids were like, don't, please, God, don't. Because that's creepy for an old person to be on Facebook. Because this is just for kids. This is back when it was for college and for high school kids. Don't come on here, this is creepy. And I'm like, no, this is gonna be amazing. I'm gonna do it. So I started my social media journey really 2008, 2009. Today still, Facebook is King Kong. Facebook is absolutely King Kong. If you're going to master anything, I'm going to give you my priorities as far as what's working today. 1, Facebook. 2, Instagram. 3, YouTube. 4, I mean, is there a 4? The rest. There's all kinds of stuff. Who knows what's going to come and go? The principles that I'm going to talk about today are going to work on all of these. So, I decided, I'm going to give you a little, let me start this off by giving you a little bit of my journey on social and how I built the following that I built and the lessons that I learned during that. Then I'm going to talk to you about a bunch of things that you need to get great at in order to be able to crush in the next evolution of network marketing. So I started in 2009 with Network Marketing Pro, just deciding to put out video on a regular basis, 3, 4, 5 times a week, to be able to give back to the network marketing profession. I had no idea it was going to turn into what it's turned into inside of Network Marketing Pro. Today, we have more than between 5 and 10 million people consume our content on social platforms every single week. Between 5 and 10 million people consume our content, whether it's print, whether it's video, whether it's audio. 5 to 10 million every single week. But it didn't start that way. It started by saying, I'm just going to do it. And I made the decision in February of 2009, almost exactly 10 years ago. And I started Network Marketing Pro March 11th of 2009. And when I first started, they had Facebook groups. They didn't have Facebook pages. That's all they had was a group. And once you max out, back then it was a race to see who could get to 5,000 friends the fastest. So the first thing that I did is I friended up everybody I could possibly think of that was connected in my world. So I friended them all up, and then I created a Facebook group. I filled that up with 5,000 people. Then I've created another Facebook group and filled that up with 5,000 people. So first thing I would tell you to do in all of this is just make a decision. Just decide. Decide that you're going to go pro when it comes to social media. Decide that you're going to make it happen. And then you're going to innovate pretty much daily to get better. You're going to plan, do, review in order to be able to improve. Now, my secret sauce, I'm going to go through a bunch of this. I'm trying to think about the best way for me to share this with you. Let me do it this way. One, your profiles, all of your profiles in your social media platforms. What I've learned from my personal experience and from watching the best people in the world. Let me give you a few recommendations on profiles. You need to have a profile picture that is your best self. What I mean by that is something that captures you, something that's well lit, something that captures your personality, something that is, I wouldn't change it very often, if at all, once you get it, because people will recognize it. I would use it across platforms as best you possibly can. Make that profile picture amazing. Now, your cover photo needs to represent your brand. I'm going to talk about your brand in a minute. But your branding in social media, I've learned how to brand myself. I'm very, very well branded around the world, and some of the best social media people are branded incredibly well around the world. I want to teach you how to be branded around the world by doing that. So your cover photo needs to represent your brand. Your bio needs to represent what you stand for. Without giving away that you're in network marketing and you're looking to add people. If you put your company in there, it's a real problem. You become less attractive than if you just talk about the benefits of what it is that you do. A little bit of mystery in your profile while being very, very clear on your brand is critical. Now, if you look at my branded stuff, it's obvious what I do. It should be obvious what you do as far as helping other people build their business. So your profile is one thing that you need to develop. Now, another thing that I'm noticing too is talking about brand. And I help a lot of people. I work with a lot of people when it comes to developing their social media brand. And you know what's crazy? I'll do this little workshop with you right now. I want you to think about something that is not network marketing that you're passionate about, and put that into the comments. Something that is not network marketing that you are passionate about. It could be music, it could be cars, it could be kids, it could be fashion. Something that you are passionate about that's not network marketing. I want you to think about something. Karaoke, family, Disney. Keep going with it. I know that there's a little bit of delay. Keep it on that other screen so I can see that, Alex. Oh, it's just not updating very often? Okay. So whatever it is, yoga, travel, music, healthy living, dogs, and ancient Greek studies, whatever it is, here's the key. Here's the key. Get as specific as possible. So music is too broad. If it's music, what kind of music? Get as specific as you can. If it's yoga, that's too generic. What kind of yoga? What kind of yoga for what age group? Is it for male or is it for female? Is it goat yoga? Is it puppy yoga? Is it hot yoga? Is it Bikram yoga? Is it yoga for 50-year-old women? Whatever it is, get as specific as you can. Now, it can be wolves, it could be jinn, it could be horseback riding. What kind of horses? What, you know, if gin is perfect, because let's say, and you know, I'm not going to be promoting alcoholism here, but I will say, are there lots of kinds of gin? How deep could you go on gin? Would you attract people who are naturally interested in gin? If it's dogs, what kind of dogs? Get specific, super specific. The more specific you can be, the greater you can build your brand. You could be known as the XYZ person. I asked this question at a seminar, and I said, what's your passion? He said, mushroom hunting. I didn't know that was a thing. I found out that's a thing. People hunt for mushrooms. They go out in the forest and they dig around for mushrooms. Well, if you do mushroom hunting, do you think there's an audience out there that would be able to, you could find, that would also be into mushroom hunting? Could you find a natural community around mushroom hunting? The answer is of course. Public speaking, for what? Sheba's perfect. Siberian forest cats, awesome. Seeing my daughters smile and laugh, that might be something that makes you happy, but how could you turn that into a brand? Raising daughters who are happy and joyful, or, you know what I mean? How could you find a way to be known as that person? A life artist, inspiring young entrepreneurs, grade school kids, making women feel beautiful again. Just take a look at all these things. Empowering women, but how? By how, LD? How are you going to empower women? Painting landscapes, tuxedo cats, and Maine Coons, black and white photography. All these great, okay? Now here's the thing when it comes to branding. Pick 3 things. Pick 3 things about that brand, or pick 3 passions, and that will help you to determine your brand. Here's how I know that you've got a brand. When people think about you, they say, oh yeah, that's the Siberian cat woman. Oh yeah, that's the black and white photography person. Oh yeah, that's the mushroom hunter. You know? Sarcastic mom humor. That's the sarcastic mom humor person, right? So I want you to go crazy on these 3 things. Put that in your bio, put that on your profile, and put that into your posts. And that will give you a foundation that is something more than just selfies and food photos and who gives a shit. You know, on your wall, make it interesting. If you're into cars, what kind of cars? Oh, I'm into Ferraris. What color Ferraris? I'm into red Ferraris. From what years? From 1965 to 1978. Well, if you become known as the red Ferrari person from that group, you're going to attract everybody else that's passionate about that. You're going to have cool stuff in your profile that other people will want to interact with. You'll be able to join groups and bring value to those groups based upon the contribution and the curating of that content. The curating. That's another thing I want to talk to you about, is curating around these 3 things. Curating around these 3 things. 1979 Chevy Nova SS. Yeah, see, curating around these things. Here's what I mean by this. Let's say you pick 1969 Chevy Novas. And that's your thing. Fine. How much content can you curate around that thing, around that topic? How much content can you curate around being a sarcastic mom? How much content can you curate around being the best grandpa to young people? And here's what I mean by that. Can you go search the internet to find articles, to find photos, to find videos, to find everything possible that you can curate? And what I mean by that is you're the editor of your page. You're going to be bringing those things in to your page to make it more interesting to people who also are interested in your passions. If it's hot pink cars, you can go curate hot pink cars, right? Get the photo of the day. Think about an Instagram page that's just about hot pink cars. How big of a following would you get with an Instagram profile that was just that? Everybody in the world would want to follow that. So you will naturally attract your audience that you have something in common with. You know, what I have in common with you in network marketing is I love network marketing. I'm here to help you in network marketing. So all of my social media efforts have been around my passion being network marketing. My passion being that consumes everything that I'm doing. And if you're engaging with me because you found that your passion aligns with my passion. So curate content around whatever it is that you're passionate about. Now I'm saying pick 3 and play with it. You might find that one becomes your thing. One probably of those 3, and it might surprise you. You might get huge traction on hot pink cars when another one of your passions is being the best flamenco dancer you could possibly be. But the hot pink cars is getting traction, so yet you find yourself curating more and more and more towards that. This will start to build a brand for you that you will naturally have people to talk to every single day. And without even thinking about it, you'll be able to have prospects to be able to grow your business. So this is my advice to you: curating content towards your passion and then using the relationship that you build in order to be able to have unlimited people to talk to. Now, inside of this, you don't have to necessarily do this in order to be successful. Like, there's cosmetics companies out there that all these women do is do their makeup every day and talk about what they're using and doing Facebook Lives. I'll talk about Facebook Lives in a minute. That's all they do. And that's helping them build a business. I will tell you, in addition to that, is this. Some people, all they do is they do a live, they talk about their product, and they say, post this in the comments if you want to try a sample. All they do is do their daily whatever, broadcast or whatever, in order to be able to engage with people that are following them because they are amazingly attractive. And I'm not even necessarily saying physically, but energetically, they're attractive. They become an influencer of sorts. But this is for everybody, not just the superstar in your company. This is for every single one of you watching this, for you to be able to identify your passion and build your brand. And you can be the hot pink sports car person who also builds a network marketing business. You can be the goat yoga person that also builds a network marketing business. You could be the mushroom hunter that also builds a network marketing business. And people are going to follow you and want to do something with you. So get specific, detailed, shrink it down, shrink it down. If you just say, I love golf, it's too much, too broad, nobody cares. If it's golf for women, now you have a different group. If it's women golfing the top 100 courses in the world, or passionate about the top 100 courses in the world, now you got something. Now see, it could be a sports team. You could become the ultimate Minnesota Vikings fan. You could become the ultimate Real Madrid fan. And what would you do with that is curate Real Madrid stuff. What's a cool article about Real Madrid? What's a cool interview? What's a cool video? What's a cool whatever? Frisbee golf. Curate content about Frisbee golf. What's a funny story about Frisbee golf? You know what's going to happen? Your natural tribe is going to find you. And other people that get annoyed by this are going to go someplace else. And that's okay. Attract the people who are attracted to you, because guess what you have in common? How easy is it for you to be able to start a conversation with somebody who's also into Frisbee golf? Really, really easy. It's not hard. Every one of you has something like this. Every one of you has something to be able to use to be able to grow a business. Okay? So I'm going to be, this live is going to go for a while, just so you know. But I got to tell you something. I'm going to just pause my training conversation here a little bit, and I want to tell you about something that I am doing that starts next week. I am doing the biggest social media training in network marketing history starting next week. Okay? A 10-week social media boot camp. I'm going to give you tons of value today. We're going to keep going. But a 10-week social media boot camp. This is going to be the biggest, most comprehensive social media training for network marketing professionals ever put out. Ever, ever, ever. And over the course of the next 10 weeks, let me show you. I got to move aside because we have this cool graphic thing. Watch. So if I move aside, is it on, the thing? Let me tell you what's going to happen over the course of the next 10 weeks. These are 10 different training sessions with 10 different groups of experts that are going to help me in all of these different things. I'm going to continue with the training as soon as I'm done telling you this. The first is a social media profile. I'm bringing in my buddy Fraser Brooks and help you do a makeover of your social media profile. All the checklist things of what you need to do to make your social media profile on every single platform just absolutely work amazing. Then we're going to go deep on building your brand. I'm giving you some stuff on brand today, but we're going to go very specific on how to identify your brand, how to build your brand, how to curate specifically, what are all the resources that you use in order to be able to go and curate, how do you interact with other pages in that curation process in order to continue to further your brand and build your influence online. How do you build a massive following of friends, family, and followers? Family, friends, followers, yeah, the 3 Fs, yeah, right. How do you build a massive, massive following like I have, millions and millions? How do you build thousands? How do you build tens of thousands? How do you do that specifically on social media with network marketing being your outcome? Fourth week, we're going to talk about how do you convert that following into prospects? Because not every person thinks of themselves as a prospect. How do you convert them elegantly into a prospect, from a follower and a fan into a prospect? And week number 5, Instagram success, all the top secrets from Instagram. Number 6, Facebook Live, specifically how to use Facebook Live. Number 7, Facebook Messenger, week number 7. Week number 8, how to use Facebook groups. These are all best practices from everyone around the world. Number 9, social media superstars. I'm bringing a panel of the best people using social media to grow their business and the best trainers in the world to discuss in a long-form discussion what's working today. And then finally, 10 weeks from now, we're going to be doing social media duplication and systems. How do you use systems in order to be able to grow? Now, if you're wondering how you access this 10-week training, what do you think I could sell this training for? I could sell it for a lot of money, right? This is only going to be available. It's not going to be available to the general public. It's only going to be available to people inside of GoPro Academy. This is a place where leaders are born inside of network marketing. This is an elite community of top leaders. And inside this community, let me show you. I have this from something I did the other day. Let me show you what GoPro Academy is real quick and we'll get back to the training. First of all, inside of GoPro Academy, all the courses that I've ever created online are inside of GoPro Academy. How to recruit 20 people in 30 days, social media mastery, GoPro recruiting mastery, insanity bootcamp, objections, time management, everything. That's like $4,000 worth of value. That's part of GoPro Academy. Every week I do live mentoring. There's a private Facebook group that you'll be a part of. This training is going to be inside of that. This 10-week social media bootcamp is going to be inside of that. All the trainings that I've done so far, I just finished a How to Recruit 20 People in 30 Days, 6-week course that you can watch those replays. There's other live event pricing perks in addition to that. And then third is all of you, everybody watching this, can be part of GoPro Academy for the next 14 days. Start the social media bootcamp for just $1. Just come in and try it out for $1. And if you're not already a member, if you're a member, in the comments, post the value that you're getting from being part of GoPro Academy. And everybody that joins, just for joining, for $1, I'm going to send you a free copy of GoPro, the physical book, a signed copy, and the Rise of the Entrepreneur DVD. It's a little glary, but I'm going to send you this. I'm going to sign it and send it to you for $1. I'll pay for shipping, I'll pay for postage, I'll pay for anything. Here's why. I want all of you to be a part of this. I want all of you to see the value. Now, if you decide to stay after the 14 days, it's $49 a month. $49 a month for all the courses, for the private Facebook group, and for the social media bootcamp. Now, if you stay just through the social media bootcamp, you get 2 weeks for this, plus it'd be $49 a month for 2 times, so it'd be under $100. You'd get all 10 weeks of the social media bootcamp, plus all the courses that I have, plus all of the mentorship that I'm going to be doing, plus these premiums, okay? All of that. And here's the link. Let me give you the link. Go to goproacademy.com. Go to goproacademy.com. It's a $1 risk to be able to try out all this stuff. And then I'm going to jump back into the training. You got the link up there? goproacademy.com will get you into this today. You can go back and look at all the other stuff. I'll send you this. And starting next week, I'm going to do the social media profile makeover, okay? goproacademy.com. If that doesn't work for whatever reason, because it's brand new URL, go to networkmarketingpro.com/trial. goproacademy.com or networkmarketingpro.com/trial. That's what you're going to get. All right, let's get back to the training. Profile and brand. I'm going to give you tips on all of these 10 things, and then we're going to get into the training of it over the course of these 10 weeks. I'm really excited about it. I'm bringing in all the superstar friends in order to be able to help. But how do you build a following? If I have secret sauce, you build a following value, giving your tribe something of value. So if you're just doing your selfie pictures and your duck lips and your here's my lunch and all that stuff, who cares really? Here's pictures of my kids, who cares? But if you're doing it about goat yoga, now that's interesting to goat yoga people. So bring value to your tribe. Bring value to your tribe, number one. Number two, consistency. I see too many people in social media, they posted once, they posted twice, and then they're done. Some of you, you know why you are struggling with this? And yes, those of you in the comments that are part of GoPro Academy, tell everybody who's also watching this right now why they should be part of GoPro Academy and try it for $1. GoProAcademy.com. Let them know why they're getting the value or why you're getting the value and why they should do the same thing. So you know what most people in network marketing do? Let me tell you about my product. 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 You become an infomercial. You're not interesting. You become an infomercial. You're not bringing any value. It's just a big billboard. And who's interested in interacting with a billboard? It's such a joke. So step away. I see some of you trying to sign for. Some people, if you haven't gotten your book, just email support@networkmarketingpro.com. Support@networkmarketingpro.com. They'll track down your book and we'll get it to you. So we've sent out thousands. We're sending thousands more. Don't worry about it. So let me tell you about my product. Let me tell you about my company. Let me tell you about my product. Let me tell you about my event. Let me tell you about my product. Let me tell you about my team. Let me tell you about my product. You become so much white noise that nobody wants to interact with you. Bring value. Like these people that do these makeup, the cosmetic companies that do a little makeup thing, they're bringing value to people who are trying to figure their makeup out. If you're doing essential oils or you're talking about travel or whatever, you're bringing value to people who are interested in that. Find a way to do that is interesting to your audience. That's fine. But consistency about something that is more interesting in your brand is better. Because if you're talking about 1969 Chevy Novas, then You provide value to that group. Here's a picture of the day. Here's the restoration of the day. Here's the find of the day. Here's the cool one of the day. Here's the story of the day. Here's the blog article of the day. Here's the video of the day. And you're consistent with it. You'll build relationship with those people who start interacting. Oh, that's cool. People start sharing things to other people that are naturally interested in that type of stuff. Sincerity. Maybe there's a better way for me to say that, but here's what I mean by it. I really give a damn. I really, really care about people in network marketing. I am not faking it. If I was a faker, if I was full of shit, people would have figured me out 10 years ago. The reason why I built the community I built is because people realize that I really give a damn. I really want to help. I really care about this community. I really want to help you have a breakthrough. I really want to be your coach. I really want to mentor you to higher levels of success. I really do. I really do. That's, if there's anything, is I really care about people in my tribe, okay? If you really care about people who are connected to what you care about, that's cool. Now, value, consistency, sincerity, validation. What I do every day is I validate people in my world that they've made the right decision. I tell people every day, network marketing isn't perfect, but it's better. What does that do? It validates people that maybe they made the right decision. Maybe they're part of this. I'm validating their decision, validating their choice, validating whatever it is they do. Validate the people that are into goat yoga just like you. Validate the people that want to be the best grandparents in the world. Validate people who are into the arts and music. Validate people who love karaoke. You know what I mean? Validate them. Every day in your curation, validate the people who are into this, and you will build a following. If you build an Instagram account that all it does is validate people with a certain belief system, a certain passion, you will attract, what are the biggest Instagram pages out there outside of the superstar celebrities? People who validate a certain group, whether it's cats or puppies or travel or fashion or whatever it is. They're validating that group. They're letting that group know that they're part of a special community. They're giving value on a regular basis. So what I've done to build the following that I have, and what you can do to build the following that you have, starting right now, okay, is to give them value by curating content that appeals to your passions. To be consistent with it. Regularly. You can't just post 1 or 2 or 3 times and expect that you're going to be getting huge results. Okay? You got to be consistent. When I first started with Network Marketing Pro, I mean, what do we have live on now? 1,200 or something through all the different platforms. And this will end up being viewed by, I think, 100,000 people over the course of the next week or something. When I first went out online, it was crickets. I didn't have this big following at a moment's notice, just going live without much promotion. I just decided to do this yesterday. It was crickets, okay? But through consistency and value, people started to be able to realize that I was in their corner. And maybe I should follow. And then, guess what this became? I became shareable. My content became shareable. I don't know if you clicked on the share button. If you're getting value here, I would ask that you do that. How many people have shared on like Network Marketing Pro page? Can you tell or no? Doesn't matter. Whatever. If you haven't, I hope that you do, without a reminder. You know what I mean? People see a photo that I put up with a quote on it, and they share it because they think of somebody else that might want to see this too. I put up a video, they share it. I put up a live, they share it. Put something up that's so interesting, so valuable, so specific, that people will share it. This is what's working. This is the fundamentals of what's working here in order to build a social media giant. Now, every single one of you can do this. Every one of you, around your passion. Now, my passion became really, really specific. My passion is network marketing. I use this to be able to reach the world. It's going to be really challenging for you to use network marketing because if you're going to try and attract your tribe inside of network marketing, that means you're going to be basically trying to cross-recruit people from other network marketing things into what it is that you're doing. So even though network marketing might be your passion, it's not your best prospect group. You know what I mean? So you guys are essentially prospects for what I want to do inside of Network Marketing Pro to be able to help you. Okay? You're taking a look at this. You're checking this out. I'm bringing you some value today. I hope you're enjoying it. But you're a prospect for taking the next step. Maybe you want to get the GoPro book, and for $1, I'll help you do that. And just so you know, let me explain my network marketing business to you, because Alex over here has been telling me that I need to just tell you this. There's only two things that I sell, essentially. One is a GoPro Academy membership. That's it. You get all my courses. You can buy them a la carte if you want. I just don't think it's smart. Spend $300 there where you can get 6 months worth of all my courses. So a la carte courses, but really a GoPro Academy membership. And then I do 3 events a year. Most Powerful Women in Network Marketing, GoPro Recruiting Mastery, and Beyond Leadership, a leadership event. That's it. That's it. I got GoPro Academy, and I got those 3 products. That is it. So if you've joined something, don't worry about I'm going to be upselling you and upselling you and upselling you and upselling you to 1,000 different things. There is not 1,000 different things. I have 2 things. Event experiences or GoPro Academy. That's it. You can buy the courses a la carte if you want to, but that's all. Okay? Why am I doing it? Because I want to contribute to my tribe. I want to contribute to this community for people taking a step. I want to be able to bring super cool value to what it is that you do and to the network marketing profession as a whole. So back to my point. My point is it's better that yours is not network marketing. Now, if you're in the nutrition and fitness field, fitness can be one of your passions. Nutrition can be one of your passions. No problem. But get specific with it. Go as specific as you can. It's better to be, keto or vegan or you talk about some specific area of nutrition to be known as the expert in that thing. I'm kind of known as the network marketing guy, right? That took 10 years. There's some others, of course, great people, and I love them all. But you ask around, I'm kind of known as the GoPro guy. I'm kind of known as the network marketing guy. You need to be known as the guy or woman who is passionate about fill in the blank. Okay? And you are curating content to that. You're bringing value consistently with sincerity. You're validating other people who believe what you believe, and it's shareable. Now, let me tell you, yeah, Jesse Lee, it's funny, right? Let me tell you something about what's working today inside of social media. I'm going to give you a couple big things. Facebook Lives are crushing. Facebook Lives are absolutely crushing. And in week 6 of this 10-week GoPro bootcamp, social media bootcamp, we're going to be going deep on Facebook Live. But let me tell you this. Facebook Live is working. People who are doing Facebook Lives around their passion and then finding a way to, oh, by the way, if you have an interest in X, or if you comment this, I'll start a conversation with you privately. Those people are crushing on a daily basis. Facebook Lives are crushing. If you do a live about goat yoga, fine. Whoever interacts, you can start a conversation with them and lead them to becoming a prospect. If you do a live about travel and you're in a travel company and you say, oh, by the way, if you'd like to figure out a way to travel for free, send me a private message. And then you start a conversation. Or if you're talking about fitness and nutrition and you're in a fitness nutrition company, oh, you want to find a way to get in better shape and lose weight, say me in the comments and I'll start a conversation with you. Oh, you want to try, I got a sample of these products. If you want to try it out for free, put, me in the comments, or put an emoji in the comments and I'll start a conversation with you. Facebook Lives are crushing. What's the support email? support@networkmarketingpro.com. Facebook Lives are crushing everywhere. Everywhere. Instagram Lives are starting behind that. Not as big as Facebook Lives though. Facebook Lives are another level. If I had to pick one thing that is working on a higher scale than anything else, it's Facebook Lives. Second thing that's working aggressively is Facebook and Instagram Stories. Now, my game is not up to speed. Some people are amazing at this, but stories are working very, very well. I would incorporate all of that I'm talking about here into your lives and into your stories. If you can do a live and say, hey, I've just ran into this article, I want to show you this video, or whatever it happens to be, that's going to change the game for you. All of you, most of you are super, super scared of Facebook Lives. And you know why? Because some of you think that you just need to go out and talk about your company on your Facebook Live every day. And by day 3, nobody wants to listen anymore. But if you talk about your passion, and you got a cool new thing to bring them every day, and then you interact with the people who comment and share and put their emojis in there, now you got people to talk to on a regular basis. It's easy, it's fun, it's natural. You don't have to worry about it. Talk about goat yoga. Film a goat yoga session. People will follow. People will share it. People will laugh. People will have fun. Now, you see some people that are just literally, like Jessie Lee is following this, commenting on this. She is literally a force of nature. She is literally bigger than life. She is a huge influence, and she can talk on a regular basis about her product or about her company and kind of do it as an ambassador for the whole deal because she's just big, right? Big and bold. Not everybody's going to do that. Everybody can do this. So my encouragement to you is once you figure out your passion, is this recorded so you can finish watching? Yeah, of course, Ann. And what does my t-shirt say? It goes along with my passion, right? Network marketing isn't perfect, but it's better. Is that what it says? Screenshot? Okay. And Jessie Lee's going to be one of the people. I haven't asked you, Jessie Lee, but are you going to come in my 10-week boot camp and bring some value? I hope you will. So we're going to be bringing the top people. We're going to be bringing the top trainers. I haven't asked any of them yet because I just decided to do this, and we're starting next week. But it's going to be great. Okay. So profile, brand, following. Facebook Lives are working. Facebook and Instagram stories are working very, very well. And then posting comment down this road is going to be able to do it. Now, next. Converting your following into prospects. How do you do that? What's working today around the world? What's working today around the world? And before I do that, let me just remind everybody, because some people have just joined, some people have been on for a while. I'm starting a 10-week social media boot camp next week. I want all of you to be a part of it. You can start that 10-week process for $1. Put up on the screen the themes of the 10 different live interactive trainings I'm going to be doing over the course of these next 10 weeks. You have to be part of GoPro Academy in order to be able to access these trainings. You'll be able to access them plus all the replays inside of GoPro Academy. You could try it all for $1, 14-day trial. After that, it's $49 a month. If you go through all 10 weeks of this with the best in the world, it'll cost you under $100. If you try it for 2 weeks, I'll send you, you can get started. I'll send you a copy of GoPro. I'll send you a copy of Rise of the Entrepreneur. I'll mail it to you for free. You try it for $1 for the next 14 days. If you don't like it, cancel. If you like it, stay with me and we'll go to work, okay? If you're already a member, you're in. Yeah, if you're already a member of GoPro Academy, you're in. And if you're part of GoPro Academy, tell people in the comments why they need to be a part of this also, because it's literally the most awesome group in the history of the world. So GoProAcademy.com, go there today and get yourself in there for $1. GoProAcademy.com. Okay, let's get back to this. Converting prospects. Isn't that graphic so cool? Do it again. It's so cool. But look, if I go here, I disappear. And then I come back out again. And then I go back under. And then I come back out. And then I can do this.